Hello everyone, this is Meina, your crypto friend. For this week's CryptoMeina and Bitpush weekly Web3 news series, I'm going to talk about the buyout of Huobi, Yuga Labs' SEC investigation, Google's crypto adoption, and more. Over the past week, high inflation figures have kept investors away from the crypto market. Bitcoin hovered near 19,000 and Ethereum turned deflationary for the first time since the merger, but failed to boost the coin's price. The crypto industry is seeing consolidation amid an unfavorable microenvironment. On October 8th, the famous crypto exchange Huobi was acquired by the buyout fund of Hong Kong Baiyue Capital, which became the largest shareholder and actual controller of Huobi. Hacker attacks occurred frequently. Mango, a DeFi project on the Solana chain, was attacked, with a loss of more than 100 million, and the debank plugin wallet Rabby Swap was also maliciously exploited. Hackers also stole 2.3 million from staking platform TempleDAO. Yuga Labs has become the latest crypto company to face an investigation by the SEC, which is examining whether the NFT it launched resembles a stock, as well as ApeCoin distribution issues. Yuga has not been accused of wrongdoing, and an investigation does not imply a prosecution. I have also invited Todd, the founder of Baxus, to comment on the Yuga Labs SEC investigation.
So it's a really interesting, announcement that came out that the SEC, announced an investigation into Yuga Labs. One of the things that's important, I think, to keep in mind is that a week before, the SEC had also announced that they were fining Kim Kardashian, and then announced immediately after that the fine had actually, been paid already. And, for her promotion for some sort of altcoin or some sort of cryptocurrency, they claimed that she didn't properly disclose that she was being compensated. And I think that this marks a sign of the SEC attempting to try and, go after companies in the crypto space that they feel like they're able to argue, make some sort of securities argument. But I also think it's really important to keep in mind that there was a lot of pushback when the SEC announced the Kim Kardashian settlement from actual agents within the Justice Department and the SEC who had said, this is pretty strange that Gary Gensler, that the chairman is the one issuing these statements and making comments. And they said, and so one of the things that I think also is out there is, Yuga is the most prominent company in NFTs. So I think that when you look at it from almost a political side of things, people like to make their name, taking down big fish. So it's very possible that what we're seeing is not actually that they're going to find anything that Yuga Labs did wrong, or maybe they'll find something, really obscure that they slapped them with a small fine for. But I really think personally, I think that this is more of a, trying to really take down a big name so that they can really, so that agents of the SEC can really boost their own popularity and their own profile. It's also important because I remember that because one of the reasons people said is that ApeCoin itself might be what's being investigated, that ApeCoin might be considered a security. Yep. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Yuga Labs required everyone to do KYC before actually receiving the ApeCoin drop or the other deeds. It's one or the other, but they basically required everyone to KYC. And that's really going to be an important part, I think, as well into the investigation. In terms of, did they follow, if it is a security, did they follow the proper protocols that the SEC has in place to actually make sure that everything is compliant? So I think it's definitely something important to watch, and it's something for cryptocurrencies and crypto companies and blockchain companies to keep in mind. Make sure that just because you release something as the token doesn't mean that you're not subject to securities law. But I also think it's, we should take it with a grain of salt and remember they haven't declared what they're investigating them for. They've simply announced it because, it's always a great idea to have your name associated with, Yuga Labs, like the big name in crypto.
Crypto adoption is still in full swing, with Google announcing that it will integrate Coinbase commerce services, allowing some customers to pay for cloud services in cryptocurrencies, starting early next year. Bank of New York Mellon one of the oldest banks in the United States, has been approved by New York's financial regulators to launch BTC and Ethereum custody services. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.